Hello, this is Dr. Lisa Christensen, and we are out here at L&L Outdoor Range.
Yep, right? The outdoor range in Jay, Oklahoma.
And I'm really excited because I get to learn a lot of new stuff today. So I am just going to, normally I'm like talk. And so now I'm just going to shut up so that Joey can teach me all the things that I need to know because it's important to.
All right, well, my name is Joey Gregory, a firearms instructor at L&L. So the things to think about when you go to an outdoor range, so there's shooting in an indoor range is fun, but there's limits to what you can do. So when you go to an outdoor range, it can be a lot of fun, but just some things to think about. So you're not doing like I've done many times before, get out to the range and realize, oh crap, I forgot something. So we're gonna just kind of go over, some things that you might think about to bring to the range. So let's get into it. So obviously you need hearing protection, eye protection. Think about just not you, the shooter, but if you got a family member that doesn't like to shoot, but also bring hearing protection for them. So David, I brought your hearing protection for you.
Thank you.
The next thing, obviously, you need to bring your targets. I can't tell you, unfortunately, I've been out to ranges where I've got everything else, but I forgot the targets. With that being said, you'll need something to either staple if you're going to shoot paper targets on cardboard, something to staple your targets to, and make sure you have plenty of staples that go with that. The other thing, obviously, don't forget your ammo. You want to bring plenty of ammo. I always try to bring 1 or 2 boxes more than what I think, because I can't tell you how many times you get out to the range, you're having a great time and having a fun time, and then it's over because you ran out of ammo. So I always bring 1 or 2 more boxes. I don't always shoot those extra boxes, but just in case. Obviously, you need to bring whatever firearms you want to bring out there. Just proper etiquette whenever you come out to an outdoor range, especially if it's a public one. You always have your firearm locked to the back. That way, if I walk by and you're over here shooting, but I'm walking by this back table, I can see that there's nothing in there. Because you can have the magazine out, but you could still have one in the chamber, and there's no way of telling. But if with the slide locked to the back, you can be able to tell. Other things that I like to bring that is a absolute must.
Oh, I want to interrupt for
Go
a
ahead.
second. I definitely want to give Joey a big cookie because he makes the holsters. And one thing that he pointed out yesterday, which I don't know much about the holsters, I'm pretty new at this, but I'm guessing that the holsters don't always allow you to be able to expose the chamber like that, to be able to see that it is actually empty. And with the holsters that Joey makes, you can actually see that you can actually have it open like this, but still have it in its holster. And so I really wanted to applaud you for that because I thought that was like the neatest feature. I was playing with my toys last night, as you can tell.
Yep. So that's the thing. So what I mean by that is, if I had that holster just like that on a table, well, yeah, the magazine's out, but there could still be one in the chamber, so there's no way of telling. A lot of ranges, before you leave the firing line, they want you to unload and make it safe. And what they mean by that is you're going to take the magazine out, you're going to rack the slide back, and you're going to have it locked back. So you don't have to carry it back to behind the firing line to the table to reload or whatever like this. You can just put it back in your holster. It's still locked back to the slide's still locked back, and you're still safe.
Smart man.
So one thing though that you absolutely, it's a must that I recommend is, one, always shoot with somebody else. Don't ever shoot alone, especially if you're shooting like still targets, things like that. You can go on YouTube. There was recently a post of a guy that, and maybe Lisa, you can put it in the link below, I'll show it. But there was a guy that was shooting a 50 cal, and he was filming a YouTube video, and that bullet, the gun exploded on him. And had it not been for his dad being there, he would not be here today. His dad, I think the story was, his dad stuck his thumb down in his neck where he was bleeding out his carotid artery and saved his life. So we'll see if we can't have the link below, a link to that video. It's a good thing to watch. So always shoot with somebody else. One, it's fun, and you got a little bit of competition. You can play games, you can shoot against each other. If you're shooting wrong or whatever, you can have the other person kind of film you to kind of see, hey, what am I doing wrong? Oh, well, you're flinching right before you pull the trigger. So they're a good way to correct each other. But the other thing that is an absolute must is you've got to have a first aid kit. Because we're out here having fun. We all like to think that, the worst case scenario is not going to happen, but what if it does? And so that's where, my paramedic background kind of kicks in. I've ran on too many people who have been injured, whether it be a car wreck or a firearm incident, and had they just had some kind of first aid kit, maybe their outcome would have been a little bit different. So we're going to kind of break down a little bit of what's in the kit. So what we'll do is we'll take a short break. I'll break this open, and then we'll go through the contents of what should be in your first aid kit.